Hello everybody, my name is Chris and I'm here today to tell you about GammaRebels. And GammaRebels is a gaming studio that is changing the world one game at a time. I want to talk to you today about three things. First of all, why gaming is huge and why we see it as a big opportunity for what we're doing. Second of all, what's our first game? And third of all, why we need you. So let's get started. Gaming is huge. This is something that we really believe, and probably most people in this room know that we have over 500 million people being global players at this very moment, and this number is only going to grow. But what does it mean in terms of time that is invested in actually playing these games? Right now, as a planet Earth, we're spending 3 billion hours weekly playing games, and this is an abstract number. So how it translates to reality? If you are a teenager in the USA right now, from the moment when you start your education to the moment when you graduate from high school, if you're doing it right, you don't times, you are going to spend just as much time in the classroom as the time that you're going to spend playing games. So this is a huge opportunity to put something meaningful in front of these people. And we know that also games equal experience. And experience is much cooler than knowledge, because it gives you not only the facts, but also it gives you the mindset to actually act on the facts. So when we combine these two things, first of all, that the gaming is such a huge opportunity in terms of time that users are investing in it, and second of all, that playing games can change behavior if done in the right way. We see this challenge that we want to face, and the challenge is making the better world. And I'm not alone in this. Let me introduce my team. So I'm here today with my co-founder Ola. We've been doing games for 5 years right now, from urban games. Ola is smiling right here. From small urban games to very big urban games to board games to Facebook games, all kinds of games. We're also joined by 3 very good graphic designers. Stan is not with us today. Asha is sitting there, and also Daria is here, so we will have a chance to talk to them later. And I would like to spend some time talking about Pracownia Waclawek, our strategic partner. Nela and Asha are here today. And when you think about very good gaming companies in the global scale, they have won prizes for the best simulation and business game in the United States 2 years in a row. This is how cool they are. Like the best games in the world. And they are involved in this project, and they are working with us to make this all reality. So the second part now, our first game. We've been thinking a lot about the game that we would like to do and that would really have the most impact, and we've chosen the New Commons game because it exists for almost 30 years in the offline world, and it provides you with the experience, but the experience on how the common goods are managed and what is the tragedy of common goods. And this is a very replicable experience which is used for corporate people. They can, for example, buy this training from Pracownia Waclawek, pay like bags of money, and then get a coach in the same room with them to teach them how the dynamics of group work, how the society is formed, and what is the way to actually prevent the tragedy of common goods to happen, from happening. And this is very powerful, but it hasn't been done inside of Facebook yet, and we think this is a huge opportunity, because the basic version of this game is about managing a lake, about being a fisherman, but it really translates the mechanics, translates to why are we losing species, why can we run out of oil, why can we run out of clean water, and so on and so on and so on, how to manage this. And we're not only giving you the knowledge, we're giving you the mindset on how to actually work this with a group. So stage 1, board game about society, played hundreds of times, and with results that people pay money for. We want to put it inside of Facebook, where people can play it with their friends, and we want to make it a global gaming experiment. We want to see what happens. We have some tests that we would like to test with this, and let me walk you through the gameplay. So first of all, you click that you want to play the game. We team you up with up to 6 other players. This can be your friends or just some random people from around the world. And we tell you that you need to get the highest score possible while managing the common good, and you interact with other players. The whole game is in the communication with other players. And when you finish the game, we show you the big picture. We show you, have you managed to save the lake or not? We correlate this with real lakes, and we are going to generate a map of how humanity is actually doing in this game to save the real world. So we think that this has a huge potential because right now 70 million hours monthly are being spent playing Farmville. And some people say that this is a huge win. Well, this is a huge win for Zynga, for example, because they get plenty of cash from that. But we think that in the longer perspective, this is just as huge win as humanity eating junk food all of the time. You know, this is not sustainable for our brains. I mean, we can do this, but we can use this time so much better. We can actually have the fun, because that's the core of our game, having fun, but we can learn something on the way. So what I want you to remember from the part about game is that inside of Facebook, we're putting this strategy/collaboration game, which is gonna have impact and which is gonna put some meaning into time that you spend on Facebook. Except for the fact that it's this really fun experience. And basically, we're asking you for 15 minutes of your time, and we're explaining you the Nobel-winning theory of Elinor Ostrom. And you not only know the facts, you know how it applies to groups, how you can create rules, and how you can create effective societies. So we think that it's pretty awesome. We're very excited to work on that. Of course, we would like to reach all the people on Facebook. We know that it's not that easy, so we're going in 3 ways about this. We would love to reach out to all the people who are already involved in brands like TEDx or TED, who read like more sophisticated magazines and who are very like proactive, looking for information on how to actually live in the current world. And we would also like to go to the people who are conscious about ecology, about the environment. We would like to team up with Earth Summit. We're going to talk to them about it, and we would love to launch the first open version there in 2012. And of course, all the channels that are available for games that just try to suck in your time into Facebook. And the competition. We have all the serious guys, which you probably don't know too well, okay? And we have all the fun guys that you probably know very well. But we want to be somewhere in between. We don't think that we should create just something serious with no fun, or something fun which sucks in your time but doesn't give you anything in return. We want to be in the middle. We want to give you the fun, and by the way, we want to educate you about something. And part 3, we need you. We need you because today we are looking for a financial partner to make all of that happen. And today we are raising 400,000 euro for game development, for building the user base, and for launching the next game. So we would love to talk to you about. Most of our team is here. We can show you all the graphics, we can show you all the copywriting, we can show you how much progress have we made over these 3 months. We would like to talk to you about this. And this game is just the step 1. Managing common goods is a very big challenge, but the next challenge is teaching people about finance. We've already spent half a year developing board game about finance, and now we would like to put it online. That's going to take some time, and we think that it's very important because you can clearly see what's happening in Greece, what's happening in the USA, and the Western civilization simply needs that. Put it in front of people as soon as possible. Because, for example, kids in China are saving 25% of what they earn from when they are very, very little, like a few years old. So, and in Europe, in USA, kids don't do that. So we would like to teach them that. But that's next step. So today, game disrupt, and we would love to change the world one game at a time with you. Thank you very much.